All right. Well, welcome. This is a concert we've been wanting to do for a while. We didn't get to do it last year due to COVID, but we're able now. It still looks a little different, but we're slowly making a return to something resembling normalcy, and it's really ironic saying that and looking out how we're all dressed right now. But we are. This is our annual fall concert, and we had to take a year off from it, so we're really excited to do it now this year with all of you. To let you know, you can see the theme of it here. We have a lot of our kids wearing their Halloween costumes, except some of our saxophone players that are too cool. But we have a lot of kids wearing, and the directors. If you want to know why the directors are doing this, I mean, we do it for fun, but if you remember, we sent out SnapRaise emails about our SnapRaise fundraiser, and we told the kids, you know, if you reach this certain threshold or this certain threshold, then we'll do these humiliating things. And some of you have already seen the pictures. Mr. Vernon Young and I had to shave our facial hair, had to dye our hair red and blue. We thought, okay, we might be safe here, and we were not. We let them pick some. I will say these were great choices. There were a couple choices we were like, we can't do that, sorry. But these were the ones all the kids voted on. This is what we ended up having to do. So we have Cookie Monster and Elmo conducting for you. Now, in addition to this being a fall concert with a theme of how we're dressed, we're also going to do some Halloween, some spooky music. So the first piece we're going to start off with is one, if you're a dance person, you'll enjoy this, or if you just like good spooky music, this is Zombie Tango. maybe it's there we go, there it is. All right, so the first thing is that piece also had our first chair flute, Olivia O'Reilly, and our first chair clarinet, Mia Fletcher, on a solo/duet. Yeah! Now, this next piece does not feature any solos, I don't think, does it? Except we will have a student screaming for us. So yeah, you'll see. We'll see if you can guess where it's going to come from. But I'll have a student screaming for us. It's a little bit, so just be prepared for that. I've had to prepare myself for various things this evening. Like for instance, Mr. Bernie Young is covering a percussion part, and I'm just not prepared every time I look back there and see Elmo going. To see that. But as you see, even these students are dressed up in weird costumes, and they've actually never, well, I take that back. I think some of them played in the gym once last year, but this is a very different environment for us. They're still doing a really good job playing all this together. If you're a seventh grade parent, I hope you hear the difference. I mean, they did a very good job as sixth graders, but I hope you hear the difference from sixth grade to seventh grade of what they're doing now. And if you're an eighth grade parent, I hope you're hearing it now. You're like, okay, so my kids are the ones, who are playing some of those advanced parts in the top part. You get to hear all that growth going through, and it's really cool we get to do a concert this early in the year. Last year we had to wait until the second semester to do concerts. Now, within the first 9 weeks of school, we get to do it. All right, so the next piece before I turn over to Mr. Bernie Young, this is going to be Dark Ride. Olivia Evans / Freddie Mercury on the screen there. What we're going to have next year is going to be Harry Potter piece for Mr. Verney, and this is going to feature, once again, this will feature Olivia O'Reilly and Mia Fletcher, along with Gage Hall, first-year trumpet player. Quick thing I wanted to do a plug for, if you're looking at your program, there's a booster page, and if you'll notice, it's not too crazy now. It's just 7th and 8th grade, limited capacity. We have the reserved seats. When we start bringing in 6th grade to all these concerts, seats go really fast. So, if you want to join the booster organization, we'd love to have you, but there's also ways to do it with the paid membership and you get reserved seating. So if you're interested in that, please look that over. We'll be sending information about that in the coming weeks. But in the meantime, I'll turn it over to Mr. Bernier.
All right, thank you all so much for coming again tonight. It's so great to be able to do this again, at least closer to the right way than we've done it before, even if we're in these ridiculous outfits, which I assured the children, as uncomfortable as it may be for them to look at us in them, they are even more uncomfortable for us to be wearing. They are not the most comfortable material. But again, the reason that we're wearing these tonight is because we have been doing very well with our Snap Race fundraiser, raising funds for us to purchase new instruments, get new music for the band, bring in private instructors, the best instructors that we can, so that we can make the kids as successful as possible. We are just 3 days out from the end of that Snap Race campaign. And so if your child hasn't put in their 20 emails yet, or if they've got some extra emails that they could put in, we're really striving to meet our final goal that we were hoping to meet. I did tell Mr. N I'm kind of feel like one of those mascots in Times Square asking for money, getting up here with this, but we really could use your support and use your help, okay? So thank you so much for coming. We are gonna move on to the last piece of the program, which is the magic of Harry Potter, which kind of coincidentally, I didn't realize, but this year is the 20th anniversary, if you can believe it, of the Sorcerer's Stone coming out, the film movie. So we're happy to play that music for you. The kids have done a really good job with it, so we hope you enjoy the magic of Harry Potter. Thanks.
Kids get used to this on normal concerts, but on this one, your parents are definitely going to want to take pictures. So we have a few people who are helping us put away things. We greatly appreciate any help we can get with that, but also we understand too, you want to stick around probably and take a few pictures. Yes, Mr. Vernon Young, I will humor your kids and take pictures like this too. So thank you all again for coming, and we will see you at the next concert, which will be even better.